Ladies and gentlemen, inductee Coach Mike Shipp. Richard Michael Mike Shipp was born on April 24, 1955 to Dick and Myris Shipp. In 1962, they moved to Arab, Alabama. Dick was an all-state football player at Crossville High School who signed to play for the Alabama Crimson Tide in the 1950s. Mike was the oldest of 4 children. His brother Mark was an outstanding football player and wrestler for the Knights, while sisters Melinda and Michelle were majorettes in Wayne Washam's outstanding Arab High School band. Mike's athletic career started on the Little League baseball fields at age 8. Due to severe allergies, he had to wear a surgical mask to play Pony League baseball and was unable to play sports in junior high school. In the 8th grade, Mike weighed only 100 pounds and did not know if he would ever be able to participate in sports again. However, due to some new medications that he began taking, as a 9th grader in 1969, Mike was able to get back onto the field to play football for Hall of Fame coach Buster Gross. Shown here is the AHS staff left to right: Tony Proctor, Melvin Henderson, and Hall of Fame inductee Bill Morgan. In an article with Gadsden Times sports editor Jimmy Smothers, Gross said that he had never seen a boy change as much from the 8th grade to the 10th and improve as much in the 11th and 12th grades as Shipp. These were the glory years for Arab football, as Gross's teams were perennial Marshall County champs and always a tough foe for any team on their schedule. Shipp was the backup quarterback for the Knights as a sophomore, and the starter in his junior and senior seasons, running Gross's brutal fullback option offense with Hall of Fame fullback Danny Mays, and also throwing the ball when the occasion called for it. Arab football history is highlighted by Gross's teams that had an overall 46, 17, and 6 record. No wins were bigger than the Knights' victories over state powerhouse Tarrant City, 16-14 in 1970 and 7-0 in 1972, as the now 6'2", 185-pound Shipp, number 11 in this photo of the 1972 seniors, led the way in another big win over the Wildcats. The 72 team was 7-2-1 and won the Marshall County Championship, and Mike was selected as the All-Marshall County quarterback. The once sickly Little League baseball player with severe allergies was also picked as the All-Marshall County first baseman for Hall of Fame coach Bill Morgan's baseball team. Following his senior season, Mike was signed in Coach Mickey Andrews' first recruiting class to play football at Florence State University, now the University of North Alabama. During his 4 years at UNA, Mike played quarterback, tight end, and center. Mike's parents were always there supporting him, rain or shine. This photo is from the Florence State versus Jacksonville State game in 1977. Number 55 Shipp chases down his former AHS teammate, Hall of Fame inductee JSU's Kim Porch, number 44, following an interception. He received his BS in Health and Physical Education and began his coaching career at Meadowview Christian School in Selma, Alabama. While in Selma, Mike met his future bride, Wanda Kurtz, a former volleyball and tennis player at Judson College who came to teach and coach at Meadowview. They married in 1980, and the couple moved to Gadsden, where Mike took a job as offensive coordinator at Emma Sansom High School with his former coach, Buster Gross. Gross's Rebels compiled 124 wins in 18 years and a state championship. Shipp's 3 years at Emma Sansom included a 14-1 team that lost in the finals of the 1983 state playoffs to Escambia County. As head baseball coach, Mike's Rebels made it to the quarterfinals in 1984. In 1984, Coach Shipp was hired as the head football coach at Gadsden's Litchfield High School, where he built an outstanding program. Shipp's 1986 team went 13-2 and won the Class 4A state championship. Along the way, the Eagles beat Mike's former coach Buster Gross and knocked off an old nemesis, Tarrant City, in the playoffs before beating T.R. Miller of Bruton 23-14 in the state championship game. Mike was named the Associated Press and Birmingham Touchdown Club Class 4A Football Coach of the Year. After 5 years at Litchfield, he was hired as the head football and softball coach at S.R. Butler High School in Huntsville, where he promptly returned a once proud winning tradition to the Rebels, reaching the quarterfinals of the state playoffs in 1990 and the semifinals in 1991. He was selected both years as the Huntsville Times Coach of the Year. Shipp then returned to Emma Sansom for 3 seasons as head football coach following the retirement of his friend and mentor, Buster Groves. While at Emma Sansom, he earned a master's degree in administration and served as assistant principal as well. Arab lured their hometown hero back to Brindley Mountain as the Knights' head football coach in 1995 after the retirement of Hall of Fame coach Larry Pod Patterson. 3 years later, Mike accepted the job of assistant principal at Arab High School. Not only did Shipp work as the assistant principal and athletic director for the next 9 years, but he also continued to do what he loved best, coach football. After 28 years of coaching, Mike became the principal at Arab Elementary, where he served for 9 years. Mike has just retired after 37 years in education. Mike and Wanda are active in their local church and community. Wanda teaches at Arab High School and was an outstanding coach in her own right, coaching multiple sports for 29 years. They have 3 children who were also standout athletes at Arab as well as at the college level. And they have 5 grandchildren, Miranda and Todd Culpepper with Auburn and Berkeley, Evan and Candace Shipp with Christian, and Ansley Graydon and the birth of Michael Copeland due in July. Kendall and Donnie Beams with Micah. Ladies and gentlemen, class of 2015 inductee, Coach Mike Shipp.